So in this demonstration, what I'd like to do is configure the access rule in the firewall and then test our connectivity from outside to inside. And while we're doing that, we can examine our TCP state table, make sure that the state is being recorded as we're trying to browse from the internet PC to our inside web server. So what I'd like to do is open up my firewall configuration interface, which is called the ASDM. And we're going to go to configuration and access rules. And what I want to do is I want to allow from the outside interface, I want to allow access from anybody on the internet coming inbound into the outside interface. All right, so traffic arriving on the outside interface, I don't care what the source address is, but the destination address, I want to be my inside web server. My inside web server I have set up as this object on my firewall, and it says inside web server and the IP address 10.0.0.80. So now what I'm saying is any source, destination of my inside web server, the service right now is set to IP. What that will allow is any IP traffic, which includes all UDP traffic and all TCP traffic, as well as all IP traffic. That is not what we want. All we want is to allow access to our web server, which is on TCP HTTP, right? So just on port 80. So I've allowed that rule. I'm going to apply it to my firewall. And we want to do two things here. First, I want to demonstrate. Oh, look at that putty fatal error. Looks like my session, my SSH session to my firewall timed out. That's okay. So I'm going to do a couple things here. First, I'm going to bring back my internet PC so we can take a look and test the connectivity now and make sure that we can actually access our website on our inside network now. So I'm going to open up Google Chrome and an incognito window again. And this time we'll browse to 10.0.0.80. And this time now from our internet PC, we're able to get to the inside web server. Beautiful. I'm going to move back now to my inside PC and do the same test again, except now we're going to look at the TCP state table on the firewall while I do it. So on my inside PC now, I'm going to open up PuTTY and make a connection to my firewall. And we're going to do clear connections for address. My web server is at 10.0.0.80. And then we can do show connection. Address 10.0.0.80. What I'm going to do is, like I said before, open an incognito window to Google Chrome on my internet PC, browse to 10.0.0.80. And what we should be able to see now is that I have in my TCP state table, I have a connection now from my internet PC 198.168.42.33 to my inside web server 10.0.0.80. So by adding that access rule, I not only allowed the traffic into my firewall to get to my inside web server, I also added this state in my TCP state table to keep track of that conversation.